looking in the crack, and he sees, so Olivia has to go look through the crack, but she won't do that. Hi. Dang it. Can I see him through the crack? Wait, he's still there. They left. Shit! Where'd they go? I see dead people. I'm so scared. Where'd they go? Okay, so the funniest thing happened tonight at the bar, and I know I should be vlogging this instead of telling you guys, but in some situations, it is very, very awkward to bring out your camera, and you probably couldn't hear much because I was at a bar where it's noisy and there's live music, whatever. So, you know, Olivia and I sit down at this bar because there's a lot of main tables, and by the bar that, you know, the direction I'm facing, I see these two guys. And one of them looks super cute from from what I'm seeing, even though he was like half behind a pole, he looks, I would say, like a Tom Cruise. Like, oh my gosh, I love me my Tom Cruise. So, you know, I told Olivia, and immediately Olivia just turns around, like moves her whole body in full rotation and doesn't even just scan the bar, doesn't do anything. She directly looks at him, you know, and he sees, and he and I are just making eye contact nonstop. Then Olivia turns around again and the same thing. It's like, God, you gotta stop turning around. This guy's seeing you turn around. I'm watching you guys make eye contact. And she's, but you know, at this point in time, we don't care. You know, we want to know if they're cute or not. And we got to decide this because the guy's half behind a pole. It's dark. And we both had one whole drink. And, you know, that can just blow my mind sometimes. So finally, by like the third look, it was like, oh, okay. So they choose, you know, we're right here. And then there's like different, so like here's the, oh gosh, how am I going to do this? So like, here's the band up on a platform, and then there's a stage here. There's a platform of a stage, and then right here is like a dance floor, and then there's a row of tables, and so they choose to sit in this row, and then if you went one over and down to the back, that would be where we were. And so eventually Olivia's like, I gotta pee. It's like, we drank our one drink. So we went to the restroom and then we came back and they were gone. And I was like, oh, dang it. You know, like I thought there was a connection between us. So then we go back to our same spot and it's like, well, guess we'll never see him again. And I'm looking around thinking, oh, did they scout out other girls? I'm like, hands up on the table, like madly looking around the bar, like, who, you know, what happened to them? I thought they were gone. So then they come back. And we make eye contact again. And I'm thinking, this time, like, this has got to be for real. So they come over. And so now, instead of it being where, like, here we were, empty table, and then they were one step closer, they sit here while we're here. And we're, like, the tables are seating 4 people. So Olivia and I are across from each other at the end of the one table. And then there's, like, a foot. And then they're sitting right there. And nobody else is sitting anywhere near us. Like, of all the places to sit, they choose right there. So I can't help it. I'm laughing my ass off, thinking like, oh my God, what's happening? You know, what are they going to do? Like, this is so obvious. It's so funny. And I thought they were going to talk to us, but they didn't. And I don't know if they were going to, like, wait it out and play it cool and then talk to us, or if they figured, you know, they were going to come halfway and we were supposed to meet them in the middle. But we get there, and so I'm looking at the guy who's designated for Olivia, and I'm thinking, oh, wow, he's actually kind of cuter in person. Not cuter, like closer up, you know. But Olivia has my guy that she can stare at, because I can look this way to my right and, like, talk to my guy, but I'm not gonna full on turn and stare at this guy who's a foot away from us. So I'm thinking, like, Olivia, like, what do you think? And she's telling me he's not that cute. Now, Olivia and I have 2 very different definitions of cute. She and I make fun of each other nonstop because she likes kind of more like guys with beards, a little artsy, a little more rustic, maybe a little bit more facial hair. She kind of likes the more rugged look. And I make so much fun of her and tell her she just likes hobos. Like, and you know, it goes vice versa, because I like I like business professional men and all that stuff. So I'm asking her, I'm like, well, is he cute? And she says he's not that cute. And then I ask her, well, is he not your kind of cute? Is he my kind of cute? And she can't tell me. She doesn't know for sure. And I'm thinking, like, I don't want to give a guy my number, even though I was probably going to just give him Olivia's number because I have that memorized. And I just didn't know. And she was getting tired. And there was all this back and forth. And I can't really talk to her about them because they're a foot away. So I give her her phone. I go, I'm just going to text you about this. Well, you know, in a bar, it takes like a whole minute for her to receive my text. And finally, I'm like, I text her, I'm telling her, just take a picture of this guy. Just flat out, just move your phone facing him like 1 foot over. Take a picture of the guy and send it to me. Granted, kind of awkward to do, but I want to get to the bottom of this. Am I sexually attracted to him? Am I not? Because why would I get involved with someone I'm not sexually attracted to? It's good to know from the, you know, upfront. And then when I'm, you know, is he going to start talking to me after I've looked at him so many times and give him the green light? Then I see him up close and then I make a bolt for the door? I don't know what to do. So it takes forever. We eventually leave and then I'm regretting it. And so I'm looking through this crack in this wall that I swear I made eye contact with him 2 to 3 times. But I don't know if he sees me or not. I don't know. It's so embarrassing. And I'm telling Olivia now she has to look through the crack because I can't be the only one looking through the crack. That's really just even more embarrassing. So let's balance it out. Make it look like we're both looking. She will not. So eventually I'm just thinking, well, it's not meant to be. We're going to leave. So we head out. We turn the corner. And then those guys, not knowing that we actually left the entire bar because it was kind of big. Maybe they did. I don't know. They left. And the cute boy that I liked lights a cig. Now, I'm not attracted to that. And that's kind of a big deal for me because, you know, the CF thing doesn't really mesh well. You know, like the lung disease doesn't mesh well with smoking. So I could tell myself, like, it just wasn't meant to be. But it was so hilarious because I'm in my car. He doesn't know that I'm half in my car. So, like, the door's open. And they're talking about us, like, those group of girls, something, like, I don't know fully what they said. But we know for a fact they were talking about us. But, so then I was like, well, I don't know, maybe this was meant to be and I'm getting a second chance. So I'm getting in my car and I tell her I'm going to follow them. And so I'm just trying to get situated, getting my keys, trying to play some cool music, roll the window down. Nothing's cool is playing, like holiday music. And I don't have my seatbelt on and I'm driving through the parking lot trying to chase them down because smooth. And finally, I remember I'm at a stoplight and I have to roll the windows back up because I'm coughing, which is not hot. So, you know, screw the music. I should just turn the music up. But now I'm trying to roll up the windows to cough. And Olivia's reaching over, getting my seatbelt on because she's a best friend. And then we go, and I'm like going the wrong way. I think I go over a traffic cone. It's terrible. And then finally I loop around. And then he's pulling out where I'm pulling in. I have my window all the way rolled down. And I look at him and I wave. But he's in a truck, so he's so high up. He doesn't even see me.
I consider it.
Off to our second 1 million cups. Over at the deck. Why, thank you. So I went to the Container Store and then I took a nap. And then I finished watching Stranger Things 2, and it was just so good because all of those actors and actresses are just brilliant. But I wanted to wrap this up with a haul from the Container Store and show you guys what I got. Now, there's a certain direction that I went in. Don't mind that. There's a certain direction that I went in because I am working on a project. So some of the stuff makes sense. Some of this doesn't. Like, this is just such pretty wrapping paper. It doesn't even make sense for the holidays. Look how pretty it is. It's just, I just knew I would need this. And I think Mom would be okay with this purchase. And then I got this for my nieces. And it's this really cool microphone. And I've seen it be tested on social media. People love it. So, there's their gift. Whether they want it or not. Then I got this gigantic notepad that I learned they are not cheap Maybe it's just because I was shopping at the Container Store, but I have this because I am in charge of balancing a lot of people's schedules, and so I really needed to create this master calendar. And then I need to check if I don't have my computer with me. I'm also going to be taking notes. I also need to log my hours, and I can do that on the computer, but sometimes I like doing things on a notebook just because then I'm not dealing with all these files at the end of the project. I'm done with the things in my notebook. And really, it was just a really cute notebook, okay? And then I got these inserts for 2018 for the planner that I do have. And then my boss he was telling me that he really wanted this hot pink planner because it was cute, but he felt like he was supposed to be having black because it was professional. So I bought a black planner. So I bought him this black binder since he had all these loose sheets of paper, but I got inserts for him. And then I'm going to make a little dashboard for him using some adhesive tape and putting these things in there on the back. So when you open it up, it's a fun binder. And then just like little touches, like these tabs, felt like they had some pretty pinks in them and purples because he likes that color spectrum. And then to finish it off, it's just all in the detail. These page dots they're the whole reinforcements, as you can see, and they looked fun. And I just figured, since you're dealing with a lot of boring papers, he'd have fun with that. So he can still make it stylish because, you know, he owns a restaurant and he's going for a lot of flair. So I need him to always be in the mood and always feel it. But there's my haul. I launched a website. So go check it out because on this website, I'm going to be uploading blog posts that have additional content, so I'm not repeating myself. And every once in a while, I want to try to make some exclusive photos and video that is going in those blog posts and nowhere else. And that's what's going on right now. So I'll put the links down below. Go check that out. And if you're liking this shirt, this is from Crazy Nate. And just go to crazynate.com and buy one. Now, he has a lot of shirts to choose from, but y'all need to choose this shirt because this is Team Silver and he's Team Gold. And that just doesn't make any sense. Second is the best because then you know you always try harder. Okay, bye guys.